welcome everybody. Are the cameras right? No, I don't know what's going on there, but that's not supposed to happen. You're not on screen, but we are on stream. That was just the organization channel. I'm not sure why that popped up, but it did indeed. Although, you know what, I can probably figure out what I did wrong here, Giligin. I'm gonna blame you. There he is. We got it fixed. What's going on, everybody? Yes, we got LA Skyline versus the Austin Burners here on Channel 2. And very excited for this matchup. Yeah, it's also, I don't think this is our first cast together, Gil, but it's our first in a while, and I'm pretty sure it's your first Master Tier game here, as I understand it.
It's definitely our first together this season, and it's definitely my first Master game this season. I did cast some games on the EU Challenger Cup Cycle 1 last season, but other than that, I don't think I've cast any Master Tier games. So let's go Skyline and Burners.
Let's go Skyline and Burners indeed, as both teams looking, they have been informed that they can start when they are ready. And it looks like both teams are in their green rooms here, so we should get started here any moment. But yeah, this is I mean, a really big matchup. LA Skyline, Austin Burners. LA Skyline kind of trying to hold on here in the Master Tier, as we are in week 3. We're not through the cycle yet, but yeah, it's been quite the test here for this team, and now up against the number 2 North American team here, Ethereal, or excuse me, oh my goodness, I am all sorts confused. Number 4 Austin Burners. What channel am I on, Gil? Yeah, but so this is going to be quite the test for them, as it looks like they have readied up and should be getting started here any second.
Yeah, here we go. Master Tier game, Channel 2, Echo Arena VRML Season 4, Week 3. Let's go. And both teams get their first. Skyline hits the disc away, but Burners come away with the first possession officially. The Skyline gets it in the trap. Quick, short bounce. Manages to miss the bottom of the tunnel completely, but a nice little bounce from pocket to pocket. A little bit of a scrum going on down there on the floor, and Skyline comes away with it. Passing forward to their player over there in the bubble. Pass back in the bubble, but nice defense from the Law for Burners. Stops that quickly, and the pass goes out. Cleared out into the trap zone of the Burner side.
Yeah, good pickup there. Far side, Mozzie getting it sent through all the way down and off of the far side boot. Crum will get it recovered here. Crum sending this one in. Will be in the hands of Jiggy. And Jiggy looking to send it up. Does get it to Crum. Crum bringing it in. Actually into the bubble there. Into the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie. One more pass there to Jiggy. And they will get the first goal here of round 1. Austin Burners are on the board. 2-0.
Burners looking really nice here. And that whole sequence, the defense on their side to stop the disc from going in, to send it down, and there's a few quick passes into the bubble and an extra pass there on top of the goal to just make sure the goalie is nice and confused. First 2 points on the board for the Burners. They're looking real good right now, but Skyline's got the disc as they come out. The Skydiver sends it over to the tunnel. Tunnel person gets stuffed by the Burner stack, who comes in fast for that. The shot not quite on, but the rebound sends it in for a 3v1 on the goalie, and a couple of jukes around from Jiggy puts it in. Burners up by 4.
Yeah, Burners going to take a quick 4-0 lead here, just a minute and a half in to this first round. And yeah, LA Skyline once again. Big test here. These players, though, I'm pretty sure most of them only coming around in the Quest wave back before Season 2, and their Steel Skydiver was one of those. This one gets sent through, although Caesar, I believe, may have been around for a bit longer than that. Is this one now into that bubble there? Klex with it. Klex, I'm pretty sure, came as a part of that wave there. So really awesome to see some of those players who back then we all saw as the new Questies are now in the Master Tier. Steel Skydiver sending it across to Caesar, who will hit that one top corner pocket. LA Skyline have found themselves on the board.
Yeah, the players formerly known as Questies in here to prove that the Questie term no longer means noob. They've been around long enough to get themselves here, and they're proving that they do belong here as they, reduce the Burner lead by half, which is no small feat, but just 1 goal down, and they've got a chance here to tie it up if they can stop this Burner attack here before they can make another goal. But a nice pass back from the Burners to their midline. The Law bringing it up slowly. They've got numbers in the bubble as an orange player is back, and a quick couple passes once more behind the goal. Mozzie to Chrome. Burners up by 4 once again, 6-2.
Yeah, once again, going up here, 6-2. As I repeat what Gil just said, because
it's worth repeating.
It's worth repeating. The LA Skyline will find themselves on this Yeltsin advantage. 3 minutes off of the clock. Oh my,
Ooh.
that was a headbutt. And it's still in the bubble there. Chrome trying to track it down, does. And now sends himself sideways, brings that one in to slam it for the 2. And just like that, Austin Burners have pressed up by 6.
Was that 3 or 4 plays in a row now? The Burners, I think, had they went before the close attack. They got players behind the goal as well as on the side of the goal, and it's just a really hard the positions to defend from, especially when it's a 2-on-1 there like that was. Burners up by 6. Skyline coming out with the joust advantage here. Nice pass over to the tunnel. Tunnel sends it back over to the other tunnel. A little bit loose, picked up by Burners with the stun. I don't know if that pass was on purpose or if that was a result of the stun, but either way, the Burners player there to pick that up. And now with the clear down into the Skyline zone, Skyline gets there first pretty easily, but the Burners are there to boost after it with the reverse clear. That almost looked like a shot. Nice attempt. Stopped by the Burners though and sent out over into their pocket.
So yeah, pretty sure that was a shot. It was only a couple inches away from making it through the mail slot there. As the Law though with it here, far side for Burners, looking to get that one to Mozzie. Mozzie having to track it down to the floor, not able to get the grab on it. This one's still loose, will be picked up by Caesar, who does get that one cleared for the most part, at least partially. But a good chain there from the Austin Burners, pick it back up. Mozzie has Prometheus covering, gonna go ahead and get that one up to Chrome here on the near side. Chrome sending that one in deep, does hit the Law looking for a cut, going to Chrome, but it gets done there by the defense. Still Skydiver will get it cleared.
Yeah, that was a very nice read from the Skyline defense. They saw the cut pass coming. They went for the stun. They got it. Now the disc is down, passed into the Burner zone. It's in their bubble. That's kind of a dangerous shot. It might have went in. I think it was a little bit wide, but it was a decent attempt nonetheless. Now Skyline has their attempt to push in on their bubble, going for the bounce off the backboard, I believe. Not successful, but that rebound and the subsequent 2-pointer from Steel Skydiver to put Skyline up 2 more points. Still down by 2 goals, but halfway through this round, there's still plenty of time to come back. This is any person's game at this point.
It is still, still very much in it. Is LA Skyline. As we're only halfway through this first round, and only a half differential there, 8-4. Oh, a big turnover there in favor of Skyline. Prometheus, getting it back is Mozzie. Sends that one in, hits it for the 3, 28 meters out.
That was a beautiful shot.
7-point lead here off of a beautiful shot, indeed.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. There was the interception from Skyline, the steal and stun from Burners to get it back, and it kind of left the lane open for the nice mail slot shot there. It was on target, and Mozzie with the 3-pointer puts the team up 7 points. Now Skyline once again coming out with joust advantage. Disc is loose, but heading right for their teammate. They are able to pick it up on the floor. Nice pass forward. They've got the numbers, but not for long, and now the defense is back in position. Skyline, though, with a quick juke. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Was that a headbutt?
I'm not sure. Someone got a hand on it, tried to dunk it, and I don't know if it hit the post or hit a head, but it did find its way back out. So not able to capitalize was LA Skyline there, as this one's up to the ceiling. And Chrome does get it cleared. That chain gets it tracked down. A long shot there from the Law, just off of the barrier. And Jiggy's going to go ahead and back that one back out. And Mozzie's going to go ahead and get it all the way back out to Chrome. Chrome sending it across. Does hit the Law. The Law sending it into Mozzie. Mozzie taking a shot. Hits the cone on the backboard. Gets it in for the 2. And Austin Burners have pressed up by 9.
Yeah, Burners showing off that most effective tactic of the back pass, the reset. When you've got unfavorable conditions on your attack, you want to send it back out to the midline and get your team reset up, and that's what they did, and it came away with the goal there. Now they're up again 13-4. It's quite a lead for Burners here with 3 minutes on the clock. Skyline still has a chance here if they can get this disc out, as they do get the stuns and the effective recovery of the disc. Send it back out to the goalie, who sends it into the mid, and with the stack ready to go chase it down, but the Burners there too. They get there first, send it out into the tunnel, back into the Skyline side, and that is a long shot attempt, unable to make it in, but Mozzie's there to pick it up. Another 2 points, 15-4.
Yeah, beautiful recovery there. They get that one down the field very, very quickly. And, that's now an 11-point lead here to Austin Burners. They're really starting to run away with this first round. Still over 2 minutes to go. But, this is quite a beating here from the Austin Burners. LA Skyline not looking bad. Just not able to complete on some of these plays. Mozzie has a lot of time there to get that turnover. He's going to go ahead and send this one over to Chrome. He's going to back that one out to the Law. Now on the back line, Law sending it in into the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie crossing it to Chrome. Is behind the goal, plants it in for the 2. Austin Burners up by 13.
A lot of the points that come out of Echo Arena games comes from capitalizing on your opponent's mistakes. And Skyline doesn't look bad, but Burners they're just not making very many mistakes here. That pass there to Chrome with a nice little juke around the goal definitely faked me out, faked the goalie out. Thought he was going around the front, came around the back instead, gave him another 2 points. And now Skyline coming out with their tunnel person there, getting stunned out once again from their extremely fast stack. And Burners gets the stun on them this time. Quick steal. There's stuff going on. The disc is now back pass, reset once again. That's what I was talking about earlier. That nice, smart reset pass pulls a couple defenders out, lets your offense get reset up for the attack. Now they had the numbers advantage, and the pass down to Mozzie from Chrome. 2 more points, and this is in Mercy territory at this point.
Yeah, pushing in here. 1 minute to go. 5 points away. And, yeah, fantastic showing here from Austin Burners in this first round. I'd also like to point out, Rox Titan is not here, but he had some stuff to say in Beer League earlier about some questions about my camera work, and he was going to be super critical of it. And here I'm running the cameras this whole cast, and he's not here to be critical of my cams, as Steel Skydiver is going to be critical of that goalie. Gets that one in for the 2. LA Skyline. Oop, missed the replay. I hope I didn't miss the whole thing. They prevent the Mercy here in round 1.
You see, Dim, the best art often goes unnoticed by those who are critical, so it's fine. We see it here, don't we? Channel 2 chat, don't we see Dim's perfect camera work? It's flawless.
Perfect.
I love it. As he missed the replay there. It's okay though.
That wasn't camera work. That was production.
Burner sending the disc forward, bouncing off the ceiling, then off that block we like to call the cloud. Still Skydiver picks it up, sends it back out, but the Law's there to intercept it. Maybe one more attempt here. Good save there from Klex to start out the last potential points there of the round. And Burners takes round 1, 19-6. Nice 13-point differential there. Burners feeling pretty good going into this round 2. Skyline, though, it's round 1 is often a throwaway match. We've been seeing that a lot here lately. The reverse sweep is possible. Just need a little bit of perhaps a mental reset, a little bit of a strategy talk, and grab some water. They'll be ready to go. Round 2. I want to see round 3. I know everyone else does too. Let's go Skyline for round 2.
Let's go Skyline for round 2 indeed. As we are already about halfway through this one. But Mozzie, game high points there with 9. Also, look at that. Mozzie is just tearing it up on offense in this one. No surprise. Very talented player. Actually, I can see the stats in the game. I don't even need to look over there. Chrome is 6-1. Also 2 saves there, though. Chrome is he's that caliber of player. Certainly is Steel, though. Steel getting 4-1-1 himself, so Steel making a dent in this game as well. But I mean, absolutely everybody contributing in one way or another, of course. And looks like we are going to get started in this second round any moment, as the tubes are open and teams are going to line up for another neutral joust here.
I got to note the stun counts. Did you see that? That was very notable. Neither team had above 13 for one person. It was pretty sad.
Oh,
more stuns! I want to see more stuns. The brawls are fun. As Burners comes out with a nice little soft tap, but Skyline picks it up, so they're going to get the first possession of the game. And the disc is floating dangerously. Woo! Oh my gosh, he missed the grab. That was going, looked like it might have been going into the goal very slowly, and then Klex looked like he just missed the disc, and now it's loose on Skyline side with 2 Burners players there. Disc floating through, though. Burners stack finally picks it up. Unable to capitalize on that open goal there for a few seconds, but now they've got the disc to reset up. They've got the pass behind the goal, and Jiggy puts it in. First 2 points of this round goes to Burners.
There you go. Burners on the board once again. I'm going to put LA Skyline on the defensive to start the second round here. So neutral joust for LA Skyline after that solid goal there from Austin Burners. We're only a minute in. Steel Skydiver has to send that one quickly to Prometheus. Prometheus on the route. Going to send that one up. Caesar at mid as they are breaking through mid. They do get through mid, at least for the most part. Yes, they are through mid now as Klex going to look for that deep in pass, but it hits the sky trench there and makes its way all the way out. That is a self-clear as Jiggy gets it picked up. Jiggy sending it in, but it's going to be off the barrier. Mozzie with the recovery. Ooh, Prometheus. I had the angle on it too. You're going to be able to see that really well on this replay, but Prometheus did get a grab on it, but it goes in nonetheless, and Austin Burners are going to take a 4-point lead.
That was a nice little save by Prometheus. I believe he might have turned it into a 2-pointer instead of a 3-pointer. So was it a 2 before? I don't know. If it wasn't, then it was worth it. But moving a little too fast to get it out. So the save happened. It's on the stat board, but the disc still went in for the 2 points. And now Skyline with the disc, passing it forward. Klex moving in on the bubble. 1v2. No, Ding Ring's going to stop that disc before the goalie can. Bouncing it over to the wall. Skyline maintains possession, pass up to the ceiling, got a guy there upside down. Once again, pushing in on the goalie, unable to make it through though, and the disc is now sent out by Burners with the fast stack coming through. Loose still, but the Skyline defense is back as the Burners pick it up on their side of the zone. Passing up to the ceiling, passing down to the floor. Another cut pass command on the goal, spun around the back, and the Law. Slam dunk for 2 points. Burners up by 6.
Yeah. Another solid goal there from Austin Burners. They have not let this momentum slip at all. They're now up by 6, only 2.5 minutes in. LA Skyline still on the defensive here in this second round. Steal Scott Ever, quick pass to Caesar in the near side, that far side tube. Chrome with the pickup off of the ceiling. Is that going to be in? It is. Look at that, 35 meters out. Shot. Beautiful shot indeed. That is now a 9-point lead to the Austin Burners.
Yeah, those are the kind of mistakes that can really get into a team's heads. So Skyline's going to keep their mental game going here, but that little interception there by Chrome with a quick bounce off the ceiling, quick 3-pointers puts them up 9-0. Skyline coming out here. Skydiver, quick pass over to Klex there on the side there. Dim, what do you call that block? Is that Pac-Man, Hourglass, Tree? It's got a bunch of different names. Pac-Man back over to Steel Skydiver, sends it down to the tunnel. Klex juking no one around, just giving us a little dance for the show. Goes for a bounce pass off the ceiling. Caesar backing it out to Steel Skydiver. Back forward to Klex on the floor, pushing in. Pass up to the ceiling, unable to connect with that though. Now the disc is loose. Looks like Prometheus will collect it for Skyline. Passing it forward, got an open man there on the floor, but it's stopped by Jiggy. What a save. Sends it back out. Stack is already away before I can even get the camera turned around for me. And Burners, with their speed is impressive here, Dimwi.
Impressive indeed. As Chrome gets that one at mid, sends it right back into Mozzie. Mozzie crossing that one up into the hands of the Law. The Law off the bat. What a shot. What a shot.
What a shot.
Wow. Just wow.
That pyramid on the backboard there. It's a bit of a tough angle to learn, but here in the Master Tier, they know how to hit it. The Law is, I think that's the second time I've seen the Law hit one of those today. Maybe second time.
I think you're correct.
Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult angle. It's definitely more harder to predict than just the flat part of the backboard, but they make it work. As Klex come in here, 2 points on the goalie. Too fast of a shot for the goalie to stop. That's a 17 meter per second. 2 points on the board. Skyline's in it. This is the time for a comeback here with 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Skyline has potential momentum shift here if they can get this disc away from the Burners.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, the Burners now with their first shelf advantage of this second round here as we're just halfway through. Still an opportunity for Skyline, but they're going to have to force a turnover here as Mozzie sends that one into Chrome. Chrome looking to cross that one up, does get it to Jiggy. Jiggy thinking about backing it out. He's looking over all his options. There he goes. He is going to go ahead and back that one out, though. Pass is not on. The Law's not able to get it. It will be Prometheus instead, although that stack was already there to get that one picked up. Now far side, a good stack there to pick it up. The better stack to steal it. The Law sending it in. The Law hits it. Wow. I couldn't even keep up with that one. Austin Burners are up by 12.
Yeah, the stacks in this game are definitely proving to be one of the big factors on the Burners side of the game here. Is their stacks they just seem to be everywhere. They're moving fast. They're hitting the players before they even have time to really collect the disc and collect their whereabouts here. As they see, look at that. Steel gets stunned before he can even effectively get the pass off. It did go down to Prometheus. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. It was honestly so fast it was hard to tell. But Skyline does get the disc away from the Burners for a second as it's intercepted right there off of the pass off of the mid diamond block. Burners passing down to the tunnel, passing up into the midfield there where, who's that? Mozzie was stunned out for a second. Ooh, nice interception from Caesar. And the little upside down ducking juke there sends it down into the blue zone. Jiggy will get there first for the Burners. Juking around the floor, looking for his options. Opts for an attempted clear. Ends up there in the top trap. And the Burners, looks like they will come away with it after a bit of a brawl fight there.
This one now loose. The Law getting there. Oh, only had that lane for a fraction of a second. Put on the brakes here on Caesar. They're going to stun each other. Still Scott ever gets it picked up. Looking for the clear. Does get it to mid. Does get it mostly through mid. And that is Caesar with a good pickup. Up to Prometheus. Prometheus up to Klex. Klex back to Prometheus. As we only have just over 3 minutes to go here in the second round. Feeling the heat. Excuse me, it's LA Skyline. It's Steel Scott ever juking around. Gets behind the goal there.
Ooh.
But the law off that shot from Caesar is able to get a stop and send it out.
And he got stunned too. He saved it and got it out right before the stun, I believe. He was either right before or right after. But either way, fending off the one attacker and stopping the shot from the other side. It's very impressive goalie work from the law. And now Skyline has it on their side. Caesar doing a bit of juking around that shoulder block there on their own side. Sends it down into the tunnel. It's loose on the burner side. Stacks are coming in slowly a little bit. Nice pass over to the nest. Oh, just missed it though. And disc is picked up by Skyline. Skyline's got the attack still going, although the passing's not quite connecting here. Both teams set up offense and defense. A little bit of movement on the ceiling. They've only got 2.5 minutes. They're down by 12 points. They need to make something happen quickly here. As a shot gets stopped once again by the law right before he gets stunned. Just, oh man, it's impressive goalie work.
It is, and the law is going to be able to get this one uncontested. Empty goal hits it. Just like that. The law playing both sides of the arena here. Yeah, go ahead.
Tight angle on that too. I mean, that was a three-pointer on a part of the arena where you don't have much room to make a three-pointer, and the angle was tight. The goal had to have looked like a sliver to him after. I mean, that was, yeah, playing both sides of the arena. You said it. That's impressive.
So now Steel Scott over here, less than 2 minutes ago. That was probably the ice. That's a 15-point lead here to the Austin Burners. Less than 2 minutes. LA Skyline looking to get some points here. Klex juking around. Klex looking to send it in, but Mozzie gets a steal. Sending it out, but Caesar with the recovery there near mid. Gonna go looking to walk this one in. Goalie is stunned out, so they are gonna get those points. LA Skyline get another 2 on the board here, but probably too little too late, as this 13-point deficit I do not believe is surmountable with only a minute 10.
Too little too late, but a nice little spin move from Prometheus made it look good anyways. And Burners coming out with Joust's advantage for the second time this round. They've got a minute left on the clock there. They're up by 13 points. They're not giving up yet though, as it's they're not letting up yet, I should say. The pass off the ceiling goes up. The goalie is stunned out, but the shot goes a little low. And that, I don't even know how that went out. Did that hit the rim of the goal?
It did.
I had a weird angle on that one.
Yeah, it was a weird angle shot. But yeah, hit the rim of the goal, then off of the shield, and then out of the bubble. And now back in the hands of Steel Scott over here, 40 seconds to go. Just waiting for the clock to run down here at this point, as Austin Burners will be taking this one into his Klex, looking to get that one cleared out. Does get it out in the hands of Chrome. Excuse me, he got it out, but into the hands of Chrome. Sending this one back in. They're looking for a careening goal there. Jiggy will bring it in for the 2, and presumably our last goal of the round here is there's only going to be about 2 seconds on the clock once we come out of the tubes. 3 seconds, excuse me.
3 seconds left on the clock. Skydiver has been the QB so far this game. It is possible to score in about 3 seconds. It's extremely difficult to do. They go for the headbutt. That's one way to do it, but unfortunately it bounces back into the zone. And that is the end of round 2 and the end of this match, as the Burners, as Dimwi said, do take this match in 2 rounds.
And so yeah, there you go. After 2, you've got your winners there on the board, and it's just a very convincing win there for Austin Burners, holding LA Skyline to single-digit goals there in both the first and second rounds. Game high points to the law, but gotta shout out Mozzie, 9.6 assists, 2 saves, 1 steal. That is substantial there. But yeah, fantastic game. Austin Burners going to go 4-1. LA Skyline, unfortunately, going 0-5 here. They're starting to run out of chances to avoid the bottom 2 there, to avoid that relegation, to avoid the Challenger Cup, which is less than 4 weeks away. Yeah, it's a very, very, very contentious game, but well played there by Austin Burners.
Very well played indeed. And Skyline down by 5 games so far, but it's only the beginning of the season. The cycle's just, what is this, halfway through the cycle now, I think? This is Wednesday of week 3, so we got 5 weeks of matches, and then a break week, and then the Challenger Cup. So they got time to come back, but they're at the halfway point for this first cycle. Burners looking good, 4-1 streak. That's nice. That's nice. This is, like I said, this is one of my first master tier games that I've ever cast. It was just enjoyable to cast it as it was to watch it. Thank you, Dim.
Yeah, it was, thank you for joining me as
I become Discord.
Yeah, gotta get the turn off the cameras here. I'm really bad at that. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been SirDimwi. That was Giligin, and yeah, I'll see you around.